Today is a first alert weather alert day because of gusty conditions that are continuing to be felt all across the desert. Now, earlier we talked about a severe thunderstorm warning that was issued for the eastern Coachella Valley. That has now been canceled because our winds are no longer as strong. So let's talk about what the criteria is needed for there to be a severe thunderstorm warning. What makes it severe? It may come to a surprise. It's not lightning. That means every thunderstorm would be severe. It's not heavy rain. It actually has to meet some of this criteria. It could be one or all of the above. In this case, we met that wind category. Jacqueline Cochran Airport recorded a gust of 60 miles per hour, meeting the criteria for a severe thunderstorm warning to be issued. Again, rain is not a factor. When we're looking at rainfall totals all across the Coachella Valley, it has been incredibly light. Yucca Valley coming in at 3/100ths of an inch. Cathedral City recorded the same. Coachella 2/100ths of an inch. Trace amounts at both airports. So rain has been light predominantly all across the Coachella Valley, but the wind is what's continuing to be felt, not only at this hour, but even as we continue through the rest of tonight. And it's these gusty conditions why that alert went off on your phone. There is also a wind advisory for the high desert until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning for those gusts 40 to 45 miles per hour. Now, even though the Coachella Valley is not under a wind advisory, we are still looking at having some of our locations exceed 40 miles per hour, and that's why I issued the first alert weather alert day, because of those gusty conditions that are anticipated. Now, on average, we're talking about those gusts just over 30 miles per hour, but I do believe in a few more isolated locations that there would be those gusts exceeding the 40-mile-per-hour mark. Moving into tomorrow morning, we are still going to be dealing with the wind, and the wind is continuing to shift. We have this offshore flow that's going to be joining us, and that means the direction that it's coming from, one, is going to help warm us up. It's warmer, drier air, but it's also going to be focusing those strongest gusts across the high desert and right along the Little San Bernardino Mountains. That downsloping flow would be affecting locations like Desert Hot Springs as well as Sky Valley. Moving through tomorrow afternoon, weakening winds but continuing to stay breezy. However, I am tracking more gusty conditions joining us by Thursday. Real quick check at our satellite and radar. Those showers that made their way through the Coachella Valley are now pushing over the Santa Rosa Mountains down to the southwest. And overall, this system is going to be leaving our skies as we head through the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. It's this broad trough of low pressure that's been bringing our weather changes. And yes, the wind is something that will be lingering. On your Comfort Air 7-day forecast, John, Karen, we do have a rather cool day ahead of us on Thursday with those gusty winds, but this weekend, back in the 80s.
Okay.
Love that.
We just have to get through this stuff.
Thank you, Haley.
A new